So this broadcast for tonight is going to talk about my thoughts on Queen Elizabeth II, who we just lost. Um, I was not a big fan of her. I did not like how she carried herself. Yes, she was nice to the people of her country, but she took land that was not hers. She also is responsible for all the residential schools in Canada, taking 10 indigenous children on a picnic with Prince Philip, only for those 10 children not coming back to their families and being unalived. Um, Rituals that are satanic, blood magic. In the Andrew Morton tapes that Princess Diana did before her passing, she describes her mother in law breaking her hymen. Okay, this is going to come with a heavy, heavy trigger warning because it's going to talk about that and her knighting Jimmy Savile, who is the UK's most prolific pedophile of Britain. All of Britain. This man was sick, sadistic, evil. Things he has done. That whole family, Charles included, has a lot of here, a lot of history. I don't really care for the royal family except for Princess Diana, William, and Harry. Now William, Kate, Harry, and Meghan, and their children. I'm hoping that this new generation of people within the monarch are going to do a better job than what Queen Elizabeth II has done. There's people that deserve to have their land back, deserve to have their money back, because this woman got rich off taking land from people all around the world. That wasn't hers to take. It's very, very shady, and very uncomfortable to have to hear other people talking about it. But it needs to be said because there's still thousands and thousands of indigenous children who have yet to be found, to be brought home and given the proper burial. When this first started coming to light publicly, there was, at the beginning, 215 unmarked graves when this first started. Now it's gone from 215 to over 10,000 unmarked graves underneath residential schools. The royal family knows of this. The churches know of this. It's very sick and distasteful and heartbreaking to all the families that have been affected by this genocide. I don't know what else to say. I know there's going to be some that say are going to say, "Well, don't talk about that way to the queen." You deserve to know what your queen has done to countless people. She's taking it wasn't hers. She's taking rules that wasn't hers. Many children have been murdered and buried that have yet to be found. There was over Now there's over 10,000 unmarked graves that were found. Those 10,000 kids got a huge, 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 huge service. This is how deep it's getting, and it's uncomfortable. This is not for the hard. This is not for people that get easily offended. I don't know what else to say. All I know is I'm pissed. Okay, this is another reason why I don't believe in Christianity. I tried that, and it didn't work for me because it didn't feel right. You see all these people saying, "Oh, I love God. I believe in God. I believe Him, and I follow His word, and I live by His words, by His code of conduct." Mm-mm. If people only knew what priests and others that are in the church do to little kids of all races, shapes, size, and colors. Okay, that this is how deep it's getting, and it's only going to get worse from here. Okay, Queen Elizabeth II is only one of many people that partook in this sick, disgusting behavior. There are many others. There's Queen Elizabeth, Jimmy Savile, Jeffrey Epstein, um, Charlie Sheen and his ex-wife Heather Locklear, um, Kevin Spacey, Sean P. Diddy Combs. Yeah, I mean, it's sick and twisted. And I know others are going to say, well, Kelly, you're forgetting about Michael Jackson. How? In what way did Michael partake in something like this? That man was monitored from 1993 to 2003 with no such evidence to suggest that there was any of that material present in his house. The material that was pulled from the house was adult oriented magazines, pornographic magazines that are meant for adults, not kids. As I explained in one of my other videos that I did over a year ago, Mr. Sean Davis made a video regarding Michael and the rumors that plagued him throughout his career. Um, a person that does something like that normally does not have adults around if they partake in that behavior. They will keep the child or children away from the adults so that they can do those hideous things to children. Michael didn't do that. Michael had adults around in the house. He was never left alone with children. If children wanted to be in his room, he told them, you need to go ask your aunt or your uncle or your parents if you can be in my room with me. You go ask someone in your family before you come in here. I don't want, lies being spread about me, but this man didn't know when and how to say no because he didn't like conflict. He didn't like confrontation with others. Um, yeah, this is really, really deep, and it only, I mean, there's rumors of Macaulay Culkin being offered crap tons of money to turn against his family and partake in those sick, disgusting um, hobbies. And he said no. I mean, the producer that he had talked to showed him red shoes. Those red shoes were made from the skin of Heather O'Rourke, the little girl that played Carol Ann in the Poltergeist movies, one and two, um, who died at age 12 at the hands of Steven Spielberg and others. Henry Winkler knows of this too. He saw it, and he hasn't said diddly squat. Seth, uh, John Legend's wife, a couple others. All of these people that I mentioned, with the exception of Michael, they're guilty. Okay. Um, it all depends on how far all because we look at the second one of many people that partook in this. There's many others. Like I said, this broadcast is not for the faint of heart. If you get easily offended and you love the Queen, then this broadcast is not for you. I was a fan of the Queen, Prince Philip, Charles, loved Diana. I loved her son. I love them even more now that they're happily married and they have children. The sad thing is, Diana does not get to enjoy grandkids. Camilla gets to enjoy those grandkids. Diana should still be here. Queen had something to do with Princess Diana. Princess Diana, saying someone's going to plan an accident and it's going to kill me. Prince Harry had to take Meghan Markle out of the UK to the States in California to keep her safe from the royals. Because Meghan Markle is a black woman, a person of color. They now have mixed children. Okay? The Queen was very precise in the princes choosing their spouses. Apparently, she did not like Meghan. I mean, Meghan's months ago, late last year, the year before last, had gloated and said, I get along great with the Queen. The Queen, I like her, I love her, I adore her. She went from that to, people are being racist to me. I think we need to leave. And so Harry did for Meghan what Charles did for Diana. But Charles, she didn't want to help them. Bella, mother, was not ever who to give Charles to be the next. That's how Prince Harry and Prince William, along with their families, take the throne at any given time. That they can do better. They can give land back, and give money back. Sure, just get the closure they need, because there's still more lives that need to be found. Or children are still missing and have yet to be brought home. Okay? It's really sick and twisted. Like I said, it depends on how you want to go on that route to find out the answers you need in regards to this specific issue. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye.